Hey, big steppers. I'm hearing that backfire was so intense that the ones that worked against you want to work with you now. So we're going to get into this message and we're going to see what Spirit has to say. Okay, it says they made too many mistakes and feel like an idiot. So somebody feels dumb. They feel stupid. Somebody is wishing they would have never got dragged into something, or maybe wishing they would have never listened to somebody. Yeah, because the divine favors. Somebody is seeing just how favored you are. Somebody is seeing the favor over your life. The divine could be favoring you right now in this moment. Something could definitely be going your way, or the tables could be turning in a situation where you felt like maybe it wasn't going to work out for you. What else? So someone is seeing the favor over your life. It says wanting to come and have a talk with no bad intentions. Okay, so exactly, the ones that were against you want to work with you now. So somebody want to come in and have a conversation and with no bad intentions. So somebody wants to come in and have a genuine conversation with you, because they're seeing the favor over your life. Spirit is saying this has to do with something or someone from the past. Okay. So somebody from the past want to be on your side now. They want to work with you. They want to have a conversation. That's what I'm hearing. And what else? Most time. It says they thought they knew everything. Arrogant. So somebody is realizing that they didn't know as much as they thought that they knew. And maybe that could be why they want to come and have a conversation with you. Maybe somebody is realizing that the people that they were around were very arrogant, stubborn, hard-headed. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. They feel like it was a bad move. So somebody feels like they made the wrong move. They feel like they made the wrong decision. This person could feel like that they're cursed or that they've hexed themselves. Something like that. It says targeting your peace. Okay, so this is someone who was targeting your peace. Somebody who was really arrogant was targeting your peace. And either they are realizing or people are around them are realizing that you're being favored by the divine. So now somebody wants to come in and have a talk. They want to switch sides. I'm hearing not only do they feel stupid, but somebody feels sorry. I just seen as I was shuffling, it's your mother. So for some of you guys, it's your mother. Something is backfiring on your mother. What else? It says the person out for revenge is losing control. Yeah, because something backfired. Somebody could have tried to do some sort of full moon ritual. Backfired. All right. Whoever this person is that was targeting your peace, their peace is being targeted. They're losing their grip on something. Something is like slipping out of their hands, or something is falling out of their hands. Something like that. Clarify the divine favors, Most High. Clarify. Yeah, because you were innocent the whole time. So you were being favored because you weren't in the wrong. You never were in the wrong. You aren't the problem. The divine is saying you've been innocent this whole time. Somebody is possibly realizing that you've been innocent this whole time while somebody's been targeting your peace. So whatever it is they're saying that you're doing, or they thought you did, they thought you said, it's not true. You've been innocent this whole time. Yeah, look, reflecting on the advice they got. So somebody went and got some advice from somebody. and they've been reflecting on it. What is this? Wanting to come in and have a talk with no bad intentions. Well, somebody want to clear the air or address the elephant in the room. It says people weren't supposed to know that they were lying. So somebody wants to tell you about somebody that was lying. Somebody wants to tell you what the lies were, what was said. Okay, they want to come in and talk because they realize somebody is a liar. They realize, like I said, that you've been innocent this whole time. What else? Yeah. They weren't ready for you. They thought they knew everything, arrogant. They weren't ready for you. I don't know if this was like a relationship that you were in or some sort of family dynamic. Okay, because it says people wasn't supposed to know they were lying, and then they weren't ready for you. So they wasn't ready for you to expose. Somebody didn't think that something would be exposed. Whoever this arrogant person is, they're used to getting over on people. They're used to having it their way. And then, I don't know, you came around or you woke up and you started literally altering their life, the dynamic of their life, because you were waking up. Yeah, look, top of the deck, it says, you are a force impossible to control or contain. They wasn't ready for you. They wasn't ready. Oh no, I wasn't ready. Like somebody didn't expect the type of backlash that they're getting. They didn't expect the type of backfire that they were getting. It says in fear about their foundation. So the person who was targeting your peace is now in fear about their foundation. And that's why people want to work for you. Work for you. I meant to say work with you. So somebody want to work for you? Somebody wants to help you bring somebody else down? Y'all, somebody want to help you bring somebody else down. And y'all, speaking of, so you remember I've been posting messages or like little dialogues on my videos about somebody stealing my YouTube content and posting it on TikTok. Well, why they done turned it into a fan page? So it's not Authentically Des anymore. It's Unapologetically Des fan page. No, don't be a fan now. You a fan. Don't be a fan now, because that's still not gonna work out for you, because the intentions that you had was malicious. You was doing it to pick with me. You was doing it to bully. And now that you taking that hard L that Spirit said you was gonna take, you want to work with me now. No, you still gonna get your ass whooped. Ain't no fan page, because you should have never done it. You should have never been picking. Y'all remember I pulled the card not too long ago saying they were bullying you online, not knowing they finna take a hard L. Yeah, now it's a fan page, y'all. No, don't try to correct yourself now, because that backfire was too intense. Yeah, that bullying shit ain't cute. Spirit don't like that shit. And I knew Spirit was gonna whoop your ass because I cried. Because y'all was fucking picking. So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, big steppers, that they trying to switch it up. No. It says doing things that could destroy them if exposed. They are in fear about their foundation because they were doing things that they know for a fact would destroy them if people ever found out. And now people are finding out that they were lying. It says the person out for revenge is losing control. They was doing things that could destroy them if they were exposed. Now they are exposed. Heavy on the exposed energy. Yeah. Okay. So they want to work with you. They want to work for you because something is not going according to plan. Their foundation is falling apart for targeting your peace. People are realizing that somebody has been lying. Others are seeing the favor over your life. And people are realizing that they weren't ready for you. They weren't ready for what they was going to have to deal with coming up against you. It says trying to have control over your love life. So there was somebody who called themselves wanting to either monitor or control who you did and didn't talk to. You were innocent the whole time. This actually could have been a third party. This could have been a family member. Maybe this could have been someone who tries to curse your connections or run off anybody that you talk to. This could have been a third party of someone else who was trying to meddle or interfere in something that you have or something that you had. But whoever this person is that was trying to have some sort of control over your love life, look, your own mother, they're realizing that you definitely are favored, okay? This could be somebody who wants to work with you now or who just, quote unquote, don't want no smoke, for lack of better words. This could be somebody who don't want no smoke. What else? It says, filled their heads full of BS like they was trying to do you. All right. So this goes up under people wasn't supposed to know that they were lying and they want to come and have a talk with you. So somebody wants to have a conversation because they realize that somebody was just gaslighting them or brainwashing them or just plain out lying. They was filling their heads with bullshit. They was lying on you, lying on a situation. And they want to come and rectify something. They want to come and balance something out. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you to expose someone's, I don't know, tactics or what they were up to. Because they realize that this person has been feeding them bullshit. That's what I'm hearing. Clarify, they thought they knew everything. They're arrogant and they weren't ready for you. They wasn't ready for you. That's two. It says a lot of growing had to happen within you and you are becoming braver. We're going to put them back because I just want one at a time. What else? Just give me one. They thought they knew everything. They wasn't ready for you. They wasn't ready. Oh no. A tarot card reader is getting karma. Whoa. So there's a tarot card reader who was coming for you. This could have been a tarot card reader that you went to, a tarot card reader where you started commenting under their post. Okay, whoever this tarot card reader is, they weren't ready. They weren't ready for the type of punch that you packed. Okay, I'm hearing you pack a mean punch. You pack a mean punch. They wasn't ready for you to catch on to them. This tarot reader could be like an energy harvester or something like that. They could like to siphon people's energy. Or this could have been someone who likes to put spells on their collective or glamour magic on themselves. Something like that. Look, this tarot card reader is the same person also as well too, who has been on that bullshit, filling people's heads with bullshit like they was trying to do you. So this definitely could have been a reader that played in your face for some of you guys. Everybody is not going to be a reader. Clarify targeting your peace and in fear about their foundation. It says they are truly afraid of being alone. So somebody don't want to be alone. This tarot card reader that's getting karma don't want to be alone. So this could be someone who has to have somebody around. This could be someone who needs validation from others. This person could have abandonment issues. I feel like maybe that's the reason why somebody wants to come and help bring you justice in a situation, because it's like they don't have nobody on their side. The person that they trusted, they're realizing was feeding their heads with bullshit, And then somebody like you, who's very genuine and considerate and compassionate, they've burned a bridge, or they've went up against you. So, yeah. Somebody's abandonment issues are kind of coming to the surface. Yeah, they are starting to see you have the power. Stories are spreading about their lies, drama, jealousy, and manipulation. You guys, I'm going to make this video a premiere, so I'm not going to put any monologue at the bottom. Let me know how y'all like it, okay? Like, if y'all don't like it, let me know. If it's fine, let me know, okay? Just let me know. Just let me know. All right. So clarify, the person out for revenge is losing control. They are doing things because they were doing things that could destroy them if they were exposed. So they're basically being destroyed. It says people get annoyed that you mind your own business. So this person is annoyed. Somebody's pissed the fuck off that you're not letting them get to you. I'm hearing like there is somebody who has been like attacking you or coming for you. They want you to do something. They want you to like retaliate so that you can get bad karma. They just hoping and wishing and praying that you will retaliate. Hoping and wishing and praying that you'll come for them, that you'll come for revenge or something like that, so that they won't feel like that they're being destroyed all on their own. They basically want to feel like that you're just like them. And also this goes beside somebody who is truly afraid of being alone. They are upset that you mind your own business. This person who could be like the initiator of something could be afraid of being alone. Because the people around them are starting to mind their own business too as well. Okay. Clarify the first row. That you're being favored because you were innocent. Somebody was trying to control your love life, but there's favor over you. Yeah. Wanting to attack your dream state. Big steppers, make sure you tie your hair up at night, okay? Make sure you tie your hair up because somebody could be sending you attacks at nighttime. Somebody wants to come into your dream state and attack you. They could be playing dirty games in the astral realms or trying to play dirty games in the astral realm, or this is what somebody was attempting to do in the past. Whoever this person was, this third party meddler or whoever this person is. This person was trying to fuck you up in the spirit realm for sure. So they could have been sending you attacks in your sleep. You could deal with sleep paralysis, something like that. You could wake up sweating a lot. You could have a hard time sleeping. For some of you guys, if you're having a hard time sleeping, that's the divine keeping you up because somebody up all night plotting on you or playing with spell work. Clarify, this person was filling other people's heads up with bullshit. People realize that they're lying, so now somebody wants to come and have a talk with you. It says you took care of this bitch. So this is somebody that you took care of? Okay, either Spirit is saying you took care of this bitch like this motherfucker getting handled, or Spirit is saying this is somebody that you looked out for. This is somebody that you showed up for. This is somebody that you cared for. I'm also hearing people are feeling like bitch, I took care of you. I supported you. I looked out for you. And you lying? That's what I'm getting. And you lied to me? Yeah, we finna fix this situation. Yeah. It says wait, watch, and prepare. Clarify this arrogant tarot reader that's not ready for you. That wasn't ready for you. Clarify. Didn't I tell you somebody got abandonment issues? Abandonment wounds or issues. All right? Goes right beside you took care of this bitch. So either somebody getting handled because they haven't worked on their abandonment issues, or this is somebody, like I said, that you showed up for. But it goes right beside this. And I'm also hearing the people who looked out for this person is realizing that somebody got some healing to do. But I just said this. This person could have also forced you into some sort of healing when it comes down to your abandonment issues or wounds. Like, maybe they backed you into a corner, or they had so much pressure on you that you kind of had to find peace in solitude, peace in being alone, peace in being in hermit mode. And now you could be in this energy where you don't even want a lot of people in your energy, in your space. I'm hearing you don't have time. So somebody's afraid to be alone, that was targeting your peace, and they're in fear of their foundation. Clarify. Somebody is afraid that not only are they going to lose it all, but they're not going to be able to recover. It says an occultist is losing their mind because they're being abandoned. They don't want to be alone. An occultist is losing their mind because people around them want their motherfucking space. Is what I'm hearing. People want their space. You were having blockages in your money, blockages in your finances. They are being removed. You guys, make sure you're programming your mind. Make sure you're programming your thoughts. Watch what you tell yourself. Watch what you think, because yes, we do experience a lot of spiritual warfare, but you can change your reality with your thoughts, with what you think, what you tell yourself. You can alter your reality, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight, but if you constantly think a certain way, if you focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want, then the universe will basically align you with your thoughts. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. People are wondering who else they did it to. Wow. Okay, so this person who's getting extremely upset that you are minding your business, or that other people don't want to deal with them. This person who's being destroyed because they were doing things that could expose them. Something is falling out of their hands. People want to know, who else did you do this shit to? That's why they losing their mind. That's why them abandonment issues is being triggered, because somebody, like, if you'll do it to them, you'll do it to me. And that's why they want to work with you. That's why they want to be on your side. That's why they want to come in and have a conversation. Because if you'll do it to others, you'll do it to me. But I've always said that, okay? I've always said that. So give me some more on this motherfucker who was trying to attack the big stepper's dream state, knowing for a fact that you was innocent. It says you deserve to have the freedom to fulfill your desires. So the divine is saying, not fucking happening. Not fucking happening. They want to attack you. No, you deserve to have the freedom to manifest what you want to manifest, to align with your heart's desires. Somebody want to attack you in the physical. Somebody want to attack you in the spirit so that you won't manifest anything in the physical. So that you're constantly feeling like you're at war. So that you're more focused on the spiritual attacks than you are what you're manifesting or what you're trying to call into existence. But Spirit is saying, no, you deserve to have the freedom to fulfill your desires. That's why that's why this turn of events is happening the way that it is. And I'm also feeling like, whoever these people are that want to work with you, like, they're realizing, like, how are they benefiting from causing harm to you? They're realizing that they're not benefiting from causing harm to you. Clarify. You took care of this bitch, so you either looked out for somebody, people looked out for somebody, or you handled somebody. I should have left your child alone. Wow. So somebody was fucking messing with your child, sending spiritual warfare to your child because they didn't want you to have some sort of desires fulfilled. The people that were looking out for this person, they looked out for their kids too. And realizing that somebody's been lying this whole damn time. So somebody was messing with your child, big steppers. They wishing they would have left your kids alone. They wishing they wouldn't have drugged your kids in a situation. They wishing that they just would have failed the fuck back, especially when it comes to these motherfucking babies. Yeah. It says because you don't play them type of games, and they know it. You don't play them type of games, and they know some of you guys could have done that protection work on your children. Or you could be covering your children more. Yeah. People are real, like people, I'm hearing people are seeing, people are understanding that this person is real evil spirited for wanting to hurt someone else's children. What's this abandonment issues in this tarot card reader? It says you knew how it would end long before the game even shifted. So with this abandonment issues and wounds, and I should have left your child alone, it's like somebody was messing with your child for one, but you already knew how something was going to play out. Maybe you had to allow the dice to roll. Maybe you had to allow, you know, the show to begin. But this also goes up under this abandonment wounds and issues with this tarot reader that wasn't ready for you. It's like when you figured someone out, you knew they was done, regardless if they knew it or not, or regardless if they instantly got their karma or not. You knew that something was over for somebody long before it was really even over for somebody. You could have the spirit of discernment, the spirit of foresight, the gift of foresight. But you could see, it's like you could see how something was going to end, and it is ending exactly like you thought it would. Okay? Somebody could be wanting to work with you or work for you now because the game has shifted. The game has shifted. So let's talk about this occultist that's losing their mind, that's in fear of their foundation and don't want to be alone. I want to go home. Somebody feeling like Sandy. I wish I was in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. If I was in Texas, the prettiest place in the world. Oh no. I said it deep in my heart. I want to be a Texas girl. Somebody want to go home. Somebody want to get away from something. They don't want to be in the ocean no more. They want to go back to Texas. It says not satisfied for things to be taken off for you. So this is somebody who was mad that something was taken off for you. Somebody was mad that something was popping off for you, that something was moving forward for you. So they started targeting your peace of mind. And Spirit is like, you already knew. You knew how something was going to play out. You just had to let it play out. All right. And last but not least, with this deck clarify, people are wondering who else they did it to. Like, who else are you treating like this? Are you doing this to me behind my back? And I'm just not noticing it? Yeah, they tried to rob you of your health. So someone was definitely sending you, attacking your health. Okay? So you could have gotten sick. You could be experiencing health issues, like random pains in your body, like unexplained health issues, like something just coming out of the blue. Somebody was trying to rob you of your health. They literally wanted you to be depleted. They wanted to get you sick, physically sick. That's what I'm hearing. And so now people are wondering, like, who else are you doing like this? Maybe people around them could be getting sick too, as a part of this backfire. All right? And that's why Spirit is saying they were doing things that could destroy them if they were exposed. Because if people found out that if people really found out that, like, okay, this person is basically trying to unalive you, they would lose their support. They would. Because in order for them to have some sort of support, they had to lie on you. And then they had to keep the lie covered. They had to keep the lie cloaked. They had to continue to feed other people bullshit and lies about you in order to get something to go their way. Let's get one more to cover it all. Yeah, look. Split the deck. You are free to go. right up under their nose. So the divine is saying you are free to move forward. And it's right up under their nose. So it's nothing they could do. Yeah. What else? Most time. It says half of them want to be with you and the other half want to ruin you. Okay. So you could know this already. You know, Spirit is saying half of these people want to be with you, work with you, you know, a peace tree, smooth things out, make something right, correct their mistakes. And then you have other people who just want to take it all the way there. It's like full and complete demon mode is what I'm hearing. But let's get some more on this message, because this backfire was too intense. And those that were against you, they want to work with you now. So what did they do? What was this plot? What was this scheme? What was this spell that was done? That's done backfired on their ass. Y'all, my charcoal done went out. It don't even seem like it was lit for real. Where's my lighter? If I was in Texas, the prettiest place in the world. Oh no.